was doing the job on Broadwater Farm on Christmas Eve. It was working, and some gentleman there pulled a gun on us. Apparently they was doing a drugs deal, and we was putting the scaffold up the three sides of the stair tower. And when we come up to the next level, there was a group of half a dozen fellas there doing a drugs deal, and stuck a gun out the window and said, like, go away very quickly. Needless to say, I didn't finish the job. I just went and left because I didn't fancy getting shot, so I left.
He might be in a meeting, that's the only problem. Yeah, so go on back and get him to call you on. We type out the quotations and the invoices and out the phone, which is very long. And it's regarding Randolph Avenue. Okay. Bye Chris, thank you. Bye.
Bruce is a good governor. I mean, he's had me because he had them loading the long and in the back. Because he'd like, if he'd been on holiday or if he's not been in. And we've had to go out there and sort the fitting sheds out and...
You can strike out what's up there. Have you finished with what's up there? Well, hurry up and finish with that and then strike it and then put it up again. Yeah, but I mean, getting down there over a weekend side during the week, I mean, I'm going to have to do it if I'm not going to charge, and I can't because I'm working. So, you know, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it? But then again, I mean, with buck-shoe jobs, you just got hang on back. They don't take priority, do they?
We still come up and go, what the fuck you done here? You're a mate. And then you have a row with him. And it's over. And it's over, it's forgotten. And then he says, right, captain's first, you make a cup of tea, and it's forgotten about it, which is a good way to work.
Oh, you're here! When the buzzer buzzes. I don't give a fuck who's upstairs, what is happening.
I understand him, so... But if you just started it, it'd be very hard. It'll take you all day to do one take.
That's Limehouse, Guilds Estate, London, E14. Special risk fire action, high tune, nutrition strap, women, time based access scaffold, and ladder action, with access for downpipe replacement. Contract price, 12 metre square, plus that 375, 4 weeks old, with £6 plus that for what they're after. Mate, they're dropping the bottom of that trees. There's somebody's wage slip there. I don't know what's happened for a tree computer, but it's gone cross-eyed apparently. £900 this week. Maybe come in one day. Right, next one is for the attention marked over for a construction site address. On the first one is Burberry South, B-E-R-B-E-R-I-S.
And you've got to understand what he's saying, because all he talks about is scaffolding, so if you don't know about it, you don't know what he's saying.
Ladder access, wheeling board. Carrying out the job of scaffolding now are more knowledgeable and safety conscious than the blokes that carried out the scaffolding 20 years ago, because everything's increased and they've been taught and brought up now knowing the ways of health and safety and how the customer likes the job and needs it. Blokes nowadays are more conscientious. You know, I'm not saying that 20 years ago if a man had put a scaffold up that was unsafe and he wouldn't be bothered if somebody died off of it, he'd put it up in his own mind that so it was safe, but sometimes it wasn't. I mean, you've only got to have a look at, you know, European countries and third world countries to have a look at how they access their buildings. Bamboo shots, I mean, shoelaces, strands of hair, I mean, it's just a joke. It's amazing people are not dying every day.
What about? Just take it up as it is. Don't ask you.
That's why I'd rather not go and finish other people's work. But if you do it yourself, there's any comebacks on the job. There's any comebacks on the job, you say it yourself, you know full well that you've not. Sometimes you get accused of like, oh you've not done this, you've not done that. And we're trying to take down other jobs to go to, so it's just a case of finishing it off. Right, Steve? Why put my name to this? Definitely not. Just don't fall into this as such.
Everybody has a go at scaffolding. Even builders have their own spanner, and they adapt it and transform it in their own way. You go back to a job to take it down, you think, what's happened here? Who's done this?
and the builder will probably say that, oh, what, I did that, is that okay? You think, how's that staying up? Wherever a scaffolder goes, whether he's done some or not, someone will find some damage that the scaffolder did, whether we do it or not.
You've got to put a scaffold through there, or on the balcony. So you move some of their gear. You might not even break nothing, but they'll be straight down saying that you've broken something. You know, and at the end of the day, you probably wouldn't have want done it.
This woman ran out and apparently she said one of their scaffolders had read on it on the stairs in the flat, but it wasn't one of our scaffolders were working there at the time, but it wasn't one of our scaffolders. But she'd got onto the contractor that had telephoned us and said, and he said, look, you've really upset this woman that, you know, working on the flats that we're working on, and she's doing her that. And Bruce pulled the scaffolders in, and Bruce knows when they're lying. I don't know why, but he knows if they've done it or not, and they didn't do it. But he made me like ring into Flora and get a good bouquet of flowers sent to her, and he sent her a letter of apology.
The level of respect for other people's property, you could say, is a bit low, especially my lorries. We've got all scaffolders, they get behind an empty lorry and they think they're fucking, you know, Jones, get on. Oh, he's old and he scrubbed that sort of, well, they get behind the wheel of a scaffold lorry and they think they're fucking going the mill.
They share arguments on the street though, if they're driving. It's sort of many places to be driving anyway, London. And because they're driving along in the line, they generally think people should stay out of their way because they're going to work. And there's very little clumps and a few tear-ups on the street.
You're driving around town, you're looking at, and you notice other people's jobs. That gives you an indication of who's busy at the moment. Scaffolders notice this. They'll have a look around, they'll see what firms have got a lot of scaffolds up. Obviously they're busy, so you know they'll phone them up and see if they can get a start on there, get some more money. You get a lot of scaffolders that flip from firm to firm. They get bored, pissed off, have a row with the governor, want more money, or whatever, so they move about. You want this or what? You're only 35. Sure! Yeah. Chuck, are you going to I'll take a straw and give you a fiver, Chuck. Yeah.
I'm paid, we're all paid actually in this company, we're paid not for the work we do, we're paid for our ability. So in respect of that, we're paid on a day work basis. We'll get so much per day, different rates obviously, different values, and that's upon our ability. And Bruce knows exactly our ability and gives us work to suit that ability. And normally the people that get paid more do more, sometimes.
Bartley, what did we give you? 270? Yeah. Right, so if I take 270 out of yours, right, should be right. Right, get on with this stuff. Shit.
Very technical parts going on.
Sometimes you've got the fluid, so he's going to say, I can't come in this morning, I'm taking the week off. I'd like to do that. I think the biggest consideration is self-employed. You don't work, you don't get paid.
Cheers, Dave. So, I've no doubt you spent half of it already. If you're not fair to people, then they fuck off and leave you. And all governors will tell you that if you're not fair to a scaffolder, or you take a piss, or you knock them money, they'll just go, or you'll end up fighting them, one or the two. So just being fair and honest and straight is the best way. You know, if they fuck up, you tell them you fucked up. don't do it again, or your history, or whatever. But be straight and honest. That's the best way. How many days do you? 6, 7? Yeah? Alright. Yeah? I don't know why that says that. Alright. That's your top line. That's your top, yeah. It was for 2 days, wasn't it? You done Saturday and Sunday? Yeah. That's what I've done, yeah. No, as I said, we can go through and amend it, but I weren't going to bung it loads. With a new start tail, we could work his bollocks off for the first 3 days, make himself look really good, and then once he's agreed his rate, then take it easy. I want to see what you're like over a week, not just 2 days. Yeah. And if you're that good over 2 weeks, then I can just backdate the extra onto that. That makes sense? Yeah. That's it. I'm not going to throw money away till, because I ain't only 2 days. Okay. Once we get that sorted over a week, and I've spoke to the boys and whether they think you're alright, which at the moment they're all saying, yeah, he's okay. I just want to see over the course of a week, not in 2 days. Gotcha. You've got to understand it? Yeah. Push it. See you in the morning. See you in the morning, mate. Come early, stay late. Have fun at Boss. Taking on new blokes, you get blokes phone up, they want to start. I personally ask them if they're good or they're a wanker. Some of them have actually said, yeah, I'm a wanker, but I mean, at least they're honest, so you give them the job in the yard. I mean, you bring them on, you send them out with a regular gang that you know. At the end of the day, the regular gang come back, you send the other bloke home straight away and say, I'm not sure if there's any work in the morning, I'll phone you up later. And you speak to the regular gang and you find out what they're like. Whether they're wankers or not, or whether they can work safely and efficiently, whether they can conform to how we put jobs up. Because you get some scatwooders that are, you know, known as cowboys and they don't do a very good job, they just slash it up, get the money and that's it. We need to keep a high standard of scatwooders. Fortunately, most scatwooders in London that, you know, float around in front of the firm are pretty good.
Test the luxury features on the Corsa CDX, Boxo said. Delegate, I say. Thomas, the electric windows. The man has a gift. The sunroof. The washing machine. I'm kidding. The CD player. La 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 la. So Thomas,